Good morning, friends on Facebook and YouTube. Let's get Instagram up and running. We need it. I really like having this music here. It makes me happy. All right, let's go live on Instagram. All right, friends. Now let's get TikTok in the house. If your acting career isn't moving in the way you want it to, I don't think the first question you should ask is, what should I do? I think it should be, which part of my career actually needs attention? Good morning. This is the daily, the morning report from the Working Actor NYC. We are live on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Good morning. Jeff Frost is here. Manly Krishma is here. Cabbage Man joined. Say good morning, friends. Let me know where you are and what you're working on in your acting career. Hey, YouTube. Good morning. Actors are really good at spending money fixing parts of their career that aren't actually broken. I have a system I use with my coaching clients to figure out where the problem actually is. And that system is the 4 inputs. This is what I use in my coaching practice: craft, visibility, relationships, and infrastructure. Every category doesn't need to be operating at 100% all the time, but it's a way of identifying where is additional attention, where could adding additional attention create the most movement in my career right now. That's a much more useful question. And let me know if you identify with any of these. We naturally gravitate towards the things we most understand and enjoy. So if you are like me and you love going to class, it's easy to think, oh, I'm not getting traction in my acting career, or my career's not moving forward, so I'm going to take another class. I'm going to, double down on scene study. I'm going to double down on vocal technique, whatever it is. Hey, Ibra, thanks for being here. And if you're the person who just loves, if you're the person who just loves networking, I want to know what your secret is, because I don't know if any of us really loves networking. So, but like, if that's you, then of course you're going to sign up for another workshop to meet another casting director, right? If you, the people who get headshots done every 6 months, they're like, no, it's the headshots that are the problem. Are they? Is it the headshots that are the problem? Hi, Bilad. Thank you for being here. Let me know where you are and what you're working on in your acting career today. So, look, and sometimes it is the headshots. Sometimes you're exactly right, but sometimes you're feeding an input that's already full. We keep investing in the part of our career we already know how to work on. So what I want to present to you today is, I am not a guru with a finished career, right? But what I have identified is a way of looking at your career, and with my coaching clients, and my career as a hello, Huga Angel, Bilad, thank you for being here. I appreciate the support. Let me know where you are in the world and what you're working on in your acting career. I would love to know. Today, we're going to talk about the 4 inputs, which is the system that I created to help diagnose where momentum can get going in your career. And I've been turning it on myself. I am happy. So I look at these areas one by one, right? Craft. That is the fun stuff. That's the fun part of acting. That's the actual work itself. That's what we do when we're in class. That's what we do when we're in a workshop. That's what we do when we're in rehearsal. And I am happy with all of the ways that I've been working on that at the moment. I shared recently about feeling rusty at the in-person audition process. And oh, thanks to you and Juliet. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Uh, yes, so the in-person audition process felt rusty to me. And then the callback went better. I was really happy with the work that I did in the callback, and I booked the job. So clearly the craft part of it, I'm satisfied with where I am with that at the moment. So the craft is not where I need to invest my money right now. There's always maintenance, there's always growth, but it's probably not the primary problem of what's going on in my career right now. Okay, visibility. I don't know. Here I am doing a live at 8 a.m. every weekday morning. Welcome to the daily, the morning report from the Working Actor NYC. I do want to thank you all for being here. And I want to thank Tracy Goodwin and Grafita Akroama. Let me know where you are and what you're working on in your acting career. Good morning, Mioni Francisco. Where are you in the world? And what are you working on in your acting career today? I'm discussing the 4 inputs: craft, visibility, relationships, and infrastructure. This is a system I created in order to diagnose what parts of people's acting careers need help and attention so that they can generate momentum in their acting careers. And I am applying it to myself. So I'm on to the second one. Oh, welcome from the Philippines. Thank you for being here. Well, we always get such a great response from the Philippines and Indonesia and Vietnam. Come on, where's Russia and Turkey? I want to know where you are. So craft, I'm doing good. Visibility, here we all are. And I know that you're sick and tired of looking at me. I am doing a good job of keeping myself aggressively visible. Some of you are probably begging me to be slightly less visible. Is lack of visibility the thing I would diagnose as needing the most attention from me right now? Probably not. Probably not. Hello, Aku, Indonesia. Relationships is the next category that I always look at. Ha. Hey, Sandy, thanks for being here. I have recently identified that there is a specific television show where I think I'd be a good fit. Adults, the FX series on Hulu. And more importantly, so investigating that led me to identify the casting directors who are responsible for that. And I do not have a relationship with them that I'm aware of. That is Allison Estrin and Henry Russell Bergstein. So that is a radically more actionable item than I need to network more. I now have who I'm looking for and why I need to talk with them. So what's next? So I'm keeping an eye out for legitimate workshops and acting class opportunities with them. I have talked with my agent about opportunities that may come through that office. LMAO is back. Hey, welcome back. To keep an eye out for other projects that they cast that I can audition for. Oh, I'm sorry, Zesto doesn't believe me. I guarantee you everything I'm saying is 100% true. If you're joining us for the first time, this is the daily, the morning report from the Working Actor NYC, which is where I share real life stories, which is where I share insights and practical strategies that you can use in your acting career. I've been a working actor in New York City for over 25 years. Mwah! Thank you, LMAO. I really appreciate the gifts. They really help. Thank you. Oh, that's a really big help, LMAO. I really appreciate that. This is going to be great. Oh, thank you again. LMAO is knocking it out of the park today. LMAO, I hope you're getting value out of this. That's exactly why I'm here, to help other actors learn the lessons that I had to learn the hard way. I'm here to help you learn them faster. So hello, Kalau, good morning, Father from Bilad. Thank you. I generally go by Uncle Actor, but I often get cast as the father. Hampton's dad is one of my wheelhouse character types. So, in talking about relationships, yes, I have given myself the task of looking for legitimate workshops and classes that I can take with Alison Estrin and Henry Russell Bergstein so that I can get on their radar because I think I'd be a great fit for the show Adults, the FX series on Hulu. I've talked about my agent with this, and so they are also looking out for opportunities where I can submit auditions for other projects that they're working on as a way for us to get to know each other and to build that relationship. I'm not trying to know everybody. I'm identifying relationships that are relevant to where I want to go. And then the fourth category, remember the four inputs are craft, visibility, relationships, and infrastructure. And that last one, infrastructure, is another bit of an aha moment for me. Remember recently I made a video about looking for a personal manager, for a manager. I've never had one. I've never had a manager. And I recently started asking myself whether my existing infrastructure, the agents that I love and adore, whether that might have a ceiling on it. And I was taking a workshop with a leading New York City casting director, Erica Hart, and I brought it up with her because I'm always interested in hearing the perspective on these sorts of questions with industry professionals who can approach the question from their angle, from a different angle. So I asked Erica Hart, and her observation was super useful. She said quite clearly, you only know who you know. So your agent only knows who they know, and a manager will only know who they know. And I'm not concluding that I need a manager. I am concluding that I need to investigate it because the flip side of the manager question is that there's not a lot going on right now. A couple of managers have let me know that they're reducing the size of their roster at the moment, not adding to it, simply because there isn't enough work to go around for all of their clients. So this is exactly what the diagnostic framework of the four inputs is intended to do. It doesn't automatically prescribe a solution. It tells you where to investigate. If this is interesting to you, reach out to me in my DMs or through our website, theworkingactornyc.com/coaching, and let me know what you think you need help identifying these ways to put momentum into your career, into your acting career. It's exactly what I'm here to do. There's an interesting crossover. There's actually overlap between relationships and infrastructure because I want to expand certain casting relationships. And could a manager with strong relationships in offices outside my existing network help me accomplish that? Maybe. But suddenly my two hungry inputs may not represent two separate problems at all. One strategic action could potentially feed both. These four inputs are not isolated from one another. They interrelate. So let me know in the chat over on YouTube, over on Instagram, over on Facebook. Let me know which of these four inputs you've identified in your career so that we can get some online. Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can get. All right. NRD, hey, good morning. I am originally from Australia, but I live in New York City now. That's why I am the Working Actor NYC. NRD is saying, I want to choose my major. I want to choose management, accounting, or human resources management. Okay, cool. I don't have any job vacancies. I am not the right person to ask about management, accounting, or human resources management. But if there's one that lights you up more than the others, you're always going to work harder at something that you enjoy. So I Bilad, what to get one? Hello, order, I stay. Not sure what you mean, Bilad. I'm not exactly sure what that refers to. Somebody nameless has asked me for movie recommendations. Hershey, it's all right, baby. It's all right. Good girl. Do you want to come and say hello? Come here. Come. This is my little puppy, Hershey. She is a good, oh, she smells really good. She had a bath last night, so she smells really good. Movie recommendations, that's where we're up to. Movie recommendations, I just watched Project Hail Mary. I know I'm behind. I'm way behind. I'm the worst person to ask for movie recommendations because I'm always waiting for things to come out on streaming because I'm like, I already paid $10 a month for movie access. So why am I going to go and pay $20 at the movie theater? Is that bad and wrong? I do understand that I probably need to see certain films on the big screen. And there's a lot of good stuff to see at the moment. Spider-Man, The Odyssey, I do want to see those. But I think I'm going to wait for like Backrooms and Obsession to come out on streaming. What do you think? What do you think? All right, there she goes. Good morning, King. You look so kind. I hope you get everything you want in life. Thank you, Sally. Me too. Oh, Chile. Hi, Chile. Welcome back. We got Algeria in the house and Philippines. Hi, Jay. Hi, Chabacha. Chile asks a question. Hello, can you give us tips on how to nail an audition tape and how to choose a captivating monologue? The best indicator for a monologue is what affects you. I know we think that we have to identify what the casting director is looking for, but you will be doing yourself a much bigger favor by identifying what turns you on, what excites you, what makes you happy, what makes you feel alive and invigorated. So think less about, oh, this is what they're going to enjoy. This is what they're going to react to. Identify material that you are going to respond to, or that you are going to react to, that accesses something in yourself, because that information, it helps casting directors get to know you, and that building up that trust, and that them casting directors being able to identify you, your particular essence, you're exactly who you are, is exactly what makes you more castable to casting directors. So use your own reaction as the barometer on what's good material for you, because that's what casting directors are looking for, rather than somebody who does an effective monologue really nicely, right? Does that make sense, Chili? Let me know if that makes sense. Tips on how to nail an audition tape. I have to admit that when I am doing my self-tapes, I limit the number of takes that I do. I am not a person who stresses and obsesses over it being perfect. There is no perfect. And I actually think that the little mistakes that happen show more humanity. They make the character more real in a way, because you're searching for the word is actually you in action. That brings the material alive in a way that is genuine, and casting directors can really respond to that. Just Some Guy asks, do actors get the same feeling when they hear their own voice through a mic than in their head? I'm not certain that I know the answer to that question. What I can say from my own personal experience is that it took me a while to get used to hearing recordings of myself. I didn't necessarily sound the way I thought I sounded. Um, so I don't know if that's if but now I kind of love it. Thank you for being here, Fitri. Good night. Sleep well, Indonesia. Oh, good, Chile. I'm glad that was helpful. Hey, Michelle. Hello, hello, hello. Um, these are great questions. Please share this live with your network if you have other actors in your life that you want to make sure they're getting all the information. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm not sure what to call you because what I see are 2 flags and a heart. I'm just going to call you 2 flags and a heart. Let's check out where we are. Jared Mims is here. Thank you for being here, Jared. 2 flags and a heart asks where I'm from. I'm originally from Sydney, Australia. And now I am in New York City because I am the Working Actor NYC. Okay, Emma, that's better. That rolls off the tongue better than 2 flags and a heart because I can't see the flags well enough to be able to identify what countries they represent. I'm going to call you Emma. That's it. That's better. Where are you from, Emma? Oh, if you're interested in picking up your Working Actor NYC merch, like this coffee mug or this particular hat, we've also got T-shirts. One says "Broke." You can be broke and brilliant. We've got. I don't know if the part was mine, but I don't know if I booked the job, but the part was mine for 15 minutes. Yo, I wished I lived in New York. Oh, come on in. The water's lovely. Plenty of room for you here in New York. Lots of room for everybody. Mauritius. Ooh, come on, islands. Emma, that sounds glorious. So wait, what time of day is it in Mauritius right now? Are you on the same parallel as us? No, you're further east, right? No, Mauritius is over there, Benjamin. I'm sorry, my geography is terrible. I was at a party over the weekend and I was chatting with somebody who said, oh yeah, I live full time in Iowa now. And I was literally confessed to my friend. I was like, I could not point to Iowa on a map. I mean, I'm not American, so that's my excuse. Also, the Indian Ocean, thank you. Yeah, I was like, no, it's not over there. It's over there. Forgive me, Emma. It's a good thing I'm not flying the plane because I would send us in the completely wrong direction. It is 8:27 right here in New York City, which means that it is 5:27 over in Los Angeles. But yeah, my American geography is terrible, and I blame that partly on America because America just has too many states. Australia has pretty much the same land mass as the continental US, and we have 7 states, and America has 50. So, oh, Emma, have you visited New York plenty? Tell me what you do when you come to New York. Are you the person who goes to see Broadway shows? Are you going on food adventures? Are you heading out to the outer boroughs to discover little hole in the wall restaurants that make amazing food? I'd be interested to know. I'm ignoring you, moderator, because you're just trying to get me to say ridiculous things about sex that I don't do. So that's why I'm ignoring you. Oh, dear. That's very sweet of you to say that, Astrovital. Hi, Liana. Thank you for being here. Let's see where we are. Okay. Good morning, friends on Instagram. Good morning, friends on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for being here. I appreciate the support. Let me know where you are and what you're working on in your acting career. Chili loves Joe's Pizza in New York. So good, by the way. Emma from Mauritius says she wants to live in New York forever. You live in Mauritius, this glorious island in the Indian Ocean. I'm dying to visit. Good morning, good day, Mr. James. Thank you for being here. Chili pizza. I'm not mad about spicy pizza. No, Chili is the person who is commenting. They love Joe's Pizza. Thank you, Mr. James. I appreciate that. My mom agrees with you. So yeah, over on the workingactornyc.com, you can find our merch, like the coffee mug, the hat, the t-shirts, the hoodies. But you can also find all of the information about my coaching program. You can also find all of our podcast videos, all of our practical videos, plenty of material for you to dig into there, or on our YouTube channel at the Working Actor NYC on YouTube. Check it out. Emma, are you an actor? Vincent says, is there any show of yours with respect currently on air or movie? No, my episode of Elspeth aired last year. You won't have access to the industrial material that I filmed for WebMD or for MasterCard. Those are in-house videos. You are very welcome to follow me on TikTok. Oh, thank you, Dim Swan. I appreciate that so much. Dim Swan said to heart me. I heart you, Dim Swan. Thank you for that. Astrovital, please follow away. If anybody would like to please follow here on TikTok or on YouTube or on Facebook or on Instagram if you want to stay in touch with what it's like to be a working actor in New York City. If you want strategies and insights and real life stories about being a working actor in New York City, please give me a follow. I would love to welcome you into the family. The time here is now 8:32, which must means that, I did start late today because I was late getting my Dim Swan. You can find me on Instagram at the Working Actor NYC. Dim Swan, thank you so much for the cake slice. That's a huge help. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hang on. Alvin Risky Motor, hello, I want to be an actor like you. Then do it, my friend. Don't wait for permission. Start acting. You can create your own movies using this very device right here. You can create your own scenes, your own skits. You can publish those on any of the platforms, including TikTok, and people will see it. Because acting requires three things: an actor, an audience, and a shared space. We are together right now on a shared space. Oh, thank you, Dim Swan. Nice to meet you too. So Alvan Risky Motor, don't wait for permission. Start creating, start acting, create skits, create jokes, create movies. Julito Comunica wants to know what my favorite movie is. That is a tough choice, my friend. But I have to say that the movie that brought me to America was Desperately Seeking Susan. I do not claim that that is a great movie by any stretch of the imagination. My other favorite movie is Tootsie. That will always make me happy. Oh, thank you, Dim Swan. That's very sweet of you. Astra Vital, I don't want to be an actor. I want to have the pleasure of having you in my life. You are welcome to stay on TikTok. We will be good friends on TikTok. I wish to see you in a new project, hopefully movie. I start my next project next week. At the end of next week, I go to the McCarter Theater in Princeton, New Jersey to start a new show. I can't tell you what it is because it hasn't been announced yet. Oops, my bad. But I signed the contract yesterday, so I'm definitely going. They're definitely gonna pay me. But yes, I'll be start my new project next week. Thank you. I love this hoodie too. Oh, thank you, Dim Swan. Oh, hey, Ahim. How's it going, mate? Yes, I am originally from Australia. Do you know Julito Comunica? I've never seen A Bronx Tale. I want to watch that. Thank you. I'm going to add that to my list. I have my list of movies up here. I'm going to add it. I don't want to get my whiteboard down right now, but yeah, how come I've never seen that movie? That's annoying to me. Oh, and ice cream cones. Thank you, Dim Swan. Oh, Emma says, I would like to work as a hospital surgeon, but now I want to be an actor because of you. No, I have robbed the world of a hospital surgeon. That is not my intention. I think a hospital surgeon is way more necessary than another one of me. But follow your heart. You be you, Emma. Follow your heart. Oh, thank you, Tim Swan. My favorite place is Perth. Oh, I love Perth too. My gosh. I think so. I grew up in Australia on the East Coast in Sydney, and I remember when I went to Perth, and I went particularly to Fremantle, to that beautiful, glorious beach at Fremantle. Watching the sun set over the ocean was a brand new experience for me, and it really made my heart sing. I was just very aware that I was in the presence of something beautiful and new and different. Watching the sunset on a different horizon was a new experience for me, and I just loved that so much. Uh, yes, Julio Comunica, Tootsie of Dustin Hoffman. I am a huge fan of that movie. Especially Terry Garr's performance in that movie is absolutely priceless to me. It's a huge shame that Terry Garr, that we lost her so early, that her career was short-lived but glorious because of her battle with multiple sclerosis. But yes, Tootsie of Dustin Hoffman is absolutely. Dim Swan, are you in Bali? Chili, I hope I'm not being too much by asking questions, but what's the best way to learn your lines faster? I'm not sure that I have any tips about that, but what I do know is that if I sit and read lines, then they get stuck in a certain pattern, a certain way of saying them. But if I am moving around while I'm learning lines, then my delivery of them becomes more free. I'm more able to play with the material. So I find that being active while I'm learning lines is a helpful tool for me. You are in Bali. Dim Swan is in Bali. Okay, just major jealousy. When I lived in Australia, of course, Australians go to Bali all the time, and I never went, and so I feel bereft of the experience. Um, Absolutely extraordinarily beautiful part of the world. Um, the only part of Indonesia that I've been to is Jakarta. I did a job in Jakarta for a couple of weeks. Boy, is that some crazy traffic. I alone. Oh, Dim Swan has many friends from Australia. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you've got another one now. Count me in. Hi, Alone. Thanks for being here. Let me know where you are in the world and what you're working on in your acting career. Because this is the daily, the morning report from the Working Actor NYC. Oh, Dim Swan is originally from Jakarta. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is some crazy traffic. I'm glad you found Bali. A more relaxed pace of life, I think, in Bali than in Jakarta. Yes, I'm here every weekday morning at 8 a.m. sharing the real life stories and the insights and the strategies that I've learned. Yesterday at the Hey Dubai, UAE 51 is here. Thank you, Tanjiro. I like my voice too. Oh, Ban Hoi Thich Kai, originally from Vietnam, but moved to Toronto, Canada, 2017, just returned home. Oh, wow. Okay, Toronto, I've been to several times. I've done Mary Poppins in Toronto. I've done Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in Toronto. Cold. And then I took a vacation in Toronto. My mom was doing a cruise that landed her in Toronto, so I went and picked her up, and we spent a couple of days in Toronto and then did a road trip through New York State and through the Hudson Valley. Is pronunciation more important than vocabulary? Gosh, I'm not sure. The interesting thing about learning a different language is that I can fake a very good French accent. So when I was learning French, people thought I was more capable than I was because I sounded good. So it can be confusing, but then I get stuck on grammar. It wasn't necessarily the vocabulary or the pronunciation; it was the grammar where I got tripped up. Tanjiro is from the Philippines. Welcome. If I had my choice, oh, Bon says there's a city called Toronto in Australia. I did not know that. I did not know that. Oh, I use an American accent now. I use American when I'm speaking to Americans, and I use Australian when I speak to Australians. Like I just go backwards and forwards. Dim Swan, I would much prefer to come to Bali than Jakarta. If I had a choice, if it was a choice between one or the other, I would go to Bali. I'm dying to go to Bali. It looks beautiful. I know that Bali has changed a lot over the last 10, 20 years. It used to be much more sort of low-key surfer town, and now it's glamorous resorts. It depends on what you need. Yes, that's absolutely right. I'm doing great, brother. Thank you, BMW. Favorite movie is Storm of the Century from Stephen King, 6 hours of suspense. I do not know Storm of the Century. I don't think I've ever heard of that one, but I do love a good Stephen King. A friend started talking about me after I set boundaries. What should I do? Not sure, John. Yep, that's what I did. Oh, Pedro Pascal, Bon, really? Oh, my heart is beating fast now. Oh, thank you, Dim Swan. Bali all the way. BMW says, come to Pontianak and try many of our food. I love a food adventure. That is my main inspiration for traveling, is a food adventure. I wonder what language that is. I don't know. I don't recognize it. Meme Chill. Thank you, Julito Comunica. Nice to meet you as well. And I'm going to see if I can find out more information about Storm of the Century. Bronx Tale is already gone on my list because I really do want to watch that. It ended up becoming a Broadway show and a musical. And anyway, thank you for being Julito Comunica. I really appreciate your support. Oh, Kasugoi. Nice to meet you. Thank you, BMW. I appreciate that. What's your advice to any young people out there who feel lost and unguided in life with peer pressure? Banhui, I'm not sure that I ever felt peer pressure because I was always very single-minded. As a teenager, I was always very single-minded about what it was that I wanted to do with my life. And I didn't fit in well with the people around me because of that. So I was able to forge a fairly independent path for myself because I never felt especially connected to the people around me. So I'm not certain that I felt peer pressure as a teenager, but once I was on my path as an actor and pursuing that, that is when I started to feel not so much peer pressure, but pressure to give people what they wanted, as opposed to identifying what excited me, what I loved, where my voice was, where my excitement was, where my, the things that excited and turned me on. And I wish that I had identified those things for myself sooner so that I could become more of myself more quickly. Does that make sense, Bon? Let me know if that makes sense. I'm glad you can understand what I'm saying. That's really good. I recognize that we have people joining us from all over the world, so I try to make sure that I speak clearly. Oh, thank you for the compliment about my house. I'm originally from Australia, but I live. Thank you. I am originally from Australia, but I live in New York City. I've been a working actor in New York City for over 25 years. What makes me happy, Benjamin? Laughter makes me happy. I recently we had people over. There was like 12, 15 of us. I made a lot of food and had a lot of good conversations, a lot of laughs. So I would say that good company makes me happy. Around a table full of good food, that's what makes me happy. All right, Chili, I'll see you tomorrow. In fact, my friends, it is time for me to get on with my day. I do have things to do today, and I've got to get on with them. But it's been great fun hanging out with you all. I really want to thank you all for being here and for being so generous with your time and your energy and your questions. This is exactly what I love about being in community. All right, my friends, I will see you tomorrow. The Working Actor NYC is here every morning, every weekday morning at 8 a.m., which was 46 minutes ago. So a nice long live today. Thank you for all the interaction. Take care of yourselves. And remember, wherever you are in your acting career, you got this. Keep going. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. All right, friends.